Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and we're finally doing the big time Mephisto glaze video. It's really that important to showcase to you guys because it's really that easy. I wasn't in the best place, and I didn't really have time to properly go through all of the domination that he does, but he is truly the most, dare I say, the most meta character we've had this year. I actually think that's actually true. We've had other meta characters, but who has been the most meta this year? It's got to be Mephisto. It's got to be Mephisto. Like, sure, Sentry's really good for, PvP, but his old uniform is good too. And Null was last year, and Storm was really good too. Don't get me wrong. Storm was also really good. But is there anybody that can do this, man? 10 milli off the rip when I'm just yapping here. Literally the least attention being paid possible, and he is just absolutely shredding this content. The only downside to PvE Mephisto is your phone is going to turn into a NASA rocket or some sort of like heat machine, which my phone sounds like it's going nuclear, and it gets really hot. The battery just drains super fast. So if that's happening to you, don't be embarrassed. Whatever happening to me, this phone's like a year and a half old, I think, but it's like a gaming phone, but it's already showing signs of wear and tear. I can literally already feel the left side here on my left hand heating up because of this guy's attacks and shit. It's crazy, man. I mean, part of it, I guess, could be chalked up to the devs and their optimization, but yeah. Anyways, the big reason why I wanted to highlight him in ABX first is not only is today the legit day, so I got to get my score in. So this is, I'm kind of being lazy. I'm double dipping on the content with actual gameplay that I actually need to do. But also because it's really this easy. It's really this easy. You just spam. Whenever a skill is off cooldown, you remember Magneto? Do you remember how much we glazed him for the years that he was dominant before Zombie Doctor Strange? Because all you had to do was spam. It was just the spam rotation. It's exactly the same with Mephisto, except you just don't press. Don't press number 3. Do not whatever you do, do not press number 3. Baby, don't press number 3. Don't. Don't. Oh, sorry. Number 2. Number 2. Number 2. Chill. Number 2. Don't press number 2. I can't believe I said that so many times. I'm not re-recording this video. You know what I mean. Don't press number 2. You press the number 2 skill one time, and then you don't press it again. There's no way anybody watching it thought that I was serious when I was saying 3. I think that for sure they knew I was just having a senior moment, as I do in my 80s now. I'm 80 years old. But yeah, just like that, guys. Almost 2.2. Sorry, almost 22. No, holy sh. Almost 21.2 million. Okay, very solid score, man. And it's just so easy, so damn easy. Honestly, the hardest thing to do with Mephisto, is to remember not to use Satana somewhere else. That's the hardest thing to do, bro. If you don't have Satana, I would suggest using his lead and putting in Ghost Panther. And if you don't have Ghost Panther, go get your Ghost Panther. What are you guys doing? Now, that's not all. Of course, he's also really good. He's still very good with a comp build for World Boss. I'm not going to do too much World Boss Showcase because I also want to do PvP. But yeah, just so we're clear on the build here, this is a pretty badly rolled Brilliant. It's better than a Mighty, but not much better, to be honest, because a Mighty can go up to 60% Fury, and I'm only at 80, so it's really not that much better. We do have the 5-star artifact with the decreased Pierce. That's important to note because we're going to go to PvP. We do have the decreased Pierce, so he can't really get much tankier for PvP. We have the Overdrive set here. I guess for PvP, I could open up a second set and give him Spider Sense or Protect the Captain. We got Stage 5 type enhancement. We got the Miles Morales. And then we have, okay, some of the Odins are not enchanted. I will go ahead. He actually only has 3 HP. I will go ahead and awaken these 3 HPs here. We're just going to do YOLO Awakens for 2% chance, just so we get a little bit of extra HP. So when we do the PvP portion of the testing, it is pretty generous. One more thing, if you don't have Satana and you don't have Valkyrie or Ghost Panther, you can also try Storm Support. Storm is really good as support for Mephisto because of the elemental damage. But like, look at this. This is stage 44 of Corvus, and his opening rotation does nearly 3 bars. This is just disgusting. Now, against the world boss, I think I'm gonna do a little bit less spamming. I don't actually know though. I might still be better off just spamming. I think you are just better off spamming. 10 bars in 20 seconds is nuts. I'm not even really paying attention to what Proxima is doing as far... I got hit by the spear, to be honest. I might die here. Oh, no. We get a little bit of healing off. But his squishiness in PvE... you know that's kind of foreshadowing for PvP, right, guys? Right, guys? Yeah, unfortunately, that's going to be the big question mark is, can he survive? And unfortunately, the answer is no, he can't. But we're still going to try. We're still going to try. I got some good ideas lined up. But this is ridiculous, man. 1 minute in, and we are almost halfway done. Miles chunking him as well. Miles, as well as the fact that his tier 4 skill does damage. That's just so crucial. Yeah, I really don't want to die here, so we will use the V-pad to position. I shouldn't have gotten hit the first time, to be honest. It was kind of user error. It was my fault. Remember that his 4th skill has a V-pad, so you should reposition to that when you can. But, dude, this is not even... This is a joke. This is a joke. So, yeah, I recommend a Mighty comp build for PvE. That's kind of my suggestion. Obviously, Brilliant comp is even better, but if you don't have a Brilliant comp, then at least you can come up with a Mighty. If you must go PvP, then we'll talk about that in a little bit. But I think the only option is probably a Conquest. You could maybe try some shenanigans with either an egg or a Authority, but it's kind of tough. It's kind of tough. He just needs so much tankiness, and he just doesn't have it. So yeah, let's get behind him here. It's pretty much over though. I think I missed it. Wow, I got hit again. That was terrible positioning by me. Oh my god, they keep running up to the top. Okay, they're doing their little crisscross applesauce attack, and I'm doing my best not, bruh. I was saying I was doing my best not to avoid it. I've gotten hit by everything, dude. This is been a terrible run, but it's over. Yeah, look at that. 2.5 minutes left. He could easily, if he was available for the restrictions, I could easily climb to like 60, 70. That was crazy. And I played badly. I didn't utilize the spears to get stunned and everything. That was absolutely nuts. He just absolutely shreds. So yeah, he's also amazing for GBR. Just take my word for it. I'm not going to show you that boring ass content. But yeah, we're going to try now for a PvP build. We're going to go ahead and give him I'm going to give him Sentry's Brilliant Conquest. This is a 9100, just to show you guys how serious I am. This is serious stuff, folks. He literally cannot get a better Conquest build, but mainly the issue is that he doesn't have enough. So his damage reduction is 40%. Yes, it is. But he just doesn't have enough damage reduction. That's still the truth. He just doesn't have enough. I know I said he needs damage reduction, but he needs damage reduction really, really bad. So the first game mode I'm actually going to try him out in is Team Battle Arena. I actually don't have... I'm doing really badly in Team Battle Arena this week to start off. I don't actually have him set up, but I'm going to set him up on my 5th team instead of this Dr. Doom Wong Magic lineup. Now, unfortunately, this week for Team Battle Arena, at least to start in Challenger, it's a lot of mirror matches because the meta hasn't really been figured out. And so it's possible that we don't get to see Mephisto because he's not going to be in the top 3 teams. Like, the top 3 teams don't involve him. How did I lose, bro? And so, yeah, it's just going to be tricky, guys. We're going to see. We'll see. But yeah, the first team is going to be Null. The second team is usually Silver Surfer or Adam. And then the third team is the other one. So that's usually how people stack their first 3. And so if you get 3 wins off the top, which obviously I'm not going to, then you wouldn't have a chance to see, Mephisto, unless someone puts their teams up differently. But here we go. Oh, never mind. The next round. Now, you can see the team there at the top, Mephisto, Red She-Hulk, and Beast. I'm trying this team out just to give him as much HP as possible. We're giving him like 50 or 80% HP, something like that. She also, Red She-Hulk also gives him some additional 10% damage reduction. So we'll see. We don't have support CTPs on them, but he does have the Conquest. And then I put him against the Reflect team because, remember, he takes 70% reduced damage from Reflect. So ideally, he would be good against Reflect. Okay, yeah. So many things we're learning. So many things we're learning. That's fine. Let's see if we can not lose this whole match. Hopefully we don't lose here. Rescue, man. Rescue's so good, bro. Rescue's so good. She's actually still useful for her lead. So stick that in your pipe and smoke it. I did not have Rescue on my 2025 bingo for actual meta PvP teams. The other big problem with Mephisto is we know he's not going to be strong enough for timeline battle. And then for TBA, the problem is that he costs so much. His cost is so high as a native tier 3. It's 50 like Null and Sentry. And so you can't pair him with any characters other than 25 cost characters. So if you're wondering like, oh, pair him with Hela, pair him with all these other characters, you can do that. You can pair him with a stronger support, but then he won't have any other supports. So most of the time, unless you have something as synergistic as Agent Venom for Null, it's better to go with 2 lower end supports than to go with 1 support and then you're just done. So that's why I'm going with double support here. Sure, you can go with 1 better support, like for example, Dr. Voodoo, and then you can give him, you know, the increased damage to villains, the decreased damage received from super villains, and the insight in this case. But then you only have access to 1 support, and it's the defense that is really the issue for Mephisto. This is great. We actually get to try a mirror match versus Commander. So we're gonna Mephisto mirror match. He's one of the few people playing Mephisto openly. So we're gonna mirror match him in the second round. So we get to go right into that, and we're gonna mirror match him on everything. We're gonna mirror match him on the team as well, and we're gonna see how we perform, and then we're gonna compare our build to his build. Okay, so he does get the first kill, but he's almost dead. On the wake up, he has Shalabal Striker, which is really good. I think I still have Miles Morales from ABX, so that's not good. I should probably change my Striker. There's Miles doing absolutely nothing, and we lose. Okay, so I think the Striker definitely matters. Funny, I made that video yesterday, and it's slapping me right in the face. Yeah, guys, Strikers matter for PvP, 100%, 100%. Who would have thought? Yo, who would have thought big rescue in 2025? Let's go, Shalaballs. Let's go, Shalaballs on the wake up. 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 Oh, bro, I had that. That was baloney. I had that. That was baloney. I want my refund. I should have gotten a sweep. Bro, am I losing to this absolute dog shit? Are you serious? Spider-Man taking no damage? LOL, 2025? Okay, so we lose to Commander in one of the most bullshit fights you've probably ever seen in your life. But now let's go ahead and take a look at his build. I have him on my friends list. What a punk, man. How could you do this to me, Commander? No, it's all good. It's all good. Let's go take a look at that Mephisto build and see. It's a brilliant conquest. It's a 70-95, so it's a little bit worse. He has no artifact, but he is taking advantage of the decreased pierce. And then he has a 200%, or level 200, whatever the hell you call it, maxed out elite gear with the all attack max HP. That's going to be a bit of a difference maker. He's got a little bit less defense as well. And then he's got the Uru just like I do, and they're all he's got the 2.5%, so they're awakened. But yeah, not too much better. But let's go ahead and change the Striker here. Let's go ahead and change the Striker, Dr. Doom. And I wonder if changing his ISO set will... All right, let's go back in here. I screwed up the teams. I was swapping them around too much, so I think I'm going to lose this one regardless because I put my 3rd and my 4th team in the different positions. So we should get the W on... No, we're not going to get the W on Null. Okay, there we go. We get the W on Null, but I think this might be curtains from here. All right, let's see. Second time around, we have Shalabal Striker now. We have... Yo, Beast still alive? Oh, Beast survived. Okay, Shalaballs did strike, but then I died, so we're pretty much at a standstill again. We get a little bit of damage on the wake up. We have a bunch of debuffs. No, okay. Oh, it's really going down to the... Okay. Sure, whatever, buddy. Whatever. I think the elite gear level 200 makes a difference. This is the thing I screwed up on. I shouldn't have put this team here. This was dumb. And hopefully I win this, but I could easily see myself losing this. And then, okay. And then the fourth team is wrong as well. But yeah, I don't know, man. Mephisto's just not very good. And I'll show you guys again. I'll go back to the team I was using, and I'll show you guys what it looks like when you fight Mephisto. Like, I'm fighting with basically, like, I'm giving his Mephisto as easy of a team as possible. It's literally my worst team. If you just put any team there, Ghost Rider just absolutely mangles him. So if you're ever struggling against the Mephisto, just throw Ghost Rider in there, and it's curtains. But there's a bunch of different teams you can use. Magic is good against him with the immortality. There's a lot of stuff that you can do, and yeah, it'll just be curtains for that fool. So yeah, I don't really see his PvP value as being relevant, especially given how insane he is for PvE. Thankfully, we were able to find Commander again because I'm like 500 points behind him. I'm absolutely, you know, stinking up the house here. But here we go. Again, same thing again. Null versus null to start us off. I know, guys. I know. Should get the W here. And then now we're going to see his Mephisto versus what my fifth team was originally, which is Doom, Magic, and Wong. And we can see how his Mephisto actually doing pretty well. Oh, shit, I lost. Damn, that was actually pretty good. So, guys, all you have to do is give Mephisto a maxed out build and level 200 elite gear. And then he can be your fifth best. He can be your fifth best TBA team. No, like, I think he has some niche value. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to trash talk him too. Hey, Shala Balls. I don't want to trash talk him too much, but like, genuinely speaking here, he is, at best, he's your fifth best team in TBA. And that's assuming one of the incumbent gods is banned, whether it's Null, whether it's Sentry, to a less. I mean, this time around, Wolverine and Sentry are banned. So I think for Mephisto to even be relevant for something like Team Battle Arena, 2 gods have to be banned, and that is the gods among like the big 5, which is Null, Sentry, Silver Surfer, Wolverine, Atom. I think you need to have at least 2 of them banned in order for Mephisto to even have any say. And again, it's like, it's Mephisto, or it's Madeline, or Madeline Pryor, or it's Doom. Like, there, even Thanos potentially. There's a bunch of different opportunities. And you have a bunch more flexibility with those teams in terms of lineup because of the cost. Whereas with Doom, or whereas with Mephisto, you don't, right? Because Mephisto costs so much, you just have to go for the bottom basement supports or like low cost characters, or you're screwed. A final test out of curiosity. We're gonna do a couple of timeline battle runs here on auto to see if a double support Mephisto can hold his own against, in this case, a single support Sentry. And basically, the Null's banned this week, so the only teams worth testing against are double support, single support Sentry, or Sentry Wolverine. So let's see here. Again, the big issue is that he just takes so much damage, bro. It's not bad. Honestly, it's not bad. It's not bad on auto. It's actually pretty good. And he knows not to transform, I guess. Oh, I got debuffed. Yep, okay. The AI is pretty good, actually. I'm surprised the AI is that good. Damn, the AI knows not to transform. Damn. Now, we went with Ebony Maw along with Colossus as support because, again, defense. He needs so much defense. He needs tons of defense. So just chuck all the defense at him and then try. He shouldn't have a problem offensively. If you have a problem offensively and not defensively, that'd be interesting. But yeah, see, this is, yeah. Ooh, okay, let's see. Oof, yeah. Just gets shredded, bro. Just gets shredded. I guess if you played him manually, I think the other thing is the AI doesn't press the skills aggressively enough. See, that time he just got absolutely washed. We can try against the same guy if I can find him again, but I think maybe he benefits from manual play a little bit because you can spam some of the skills, because some of them don't have to be held even with Hawk 2-0. Wow. Wow. Okay, we're going to try. I'm going to turn autoplay off. We're going to try on manual here. Manual. Okay. Fourth. One. Oh, no. Please. Stop. Bruh. Oh. Tier 4. Fourth skill. Tier 4. Nice. Okay. Tier 3? Tier 3 on the wake up. Nice. Tier 4. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, absolutely destroy. Ooh, that was some nice lingering damage. Okay, okay. Okay, I can see manual Mephisto. I can see the manual Fisto. That's not bad. It's not bad. We'll try one more, but again, remember, listen, I think he can do it. I don't. Oh, that double support sentry is probably way too much. I think he can do it. Don't get me wrong, but there's just better options, man. There's just better options, and the other issue is that he is so much better for PvE, bro. He's so much better for PvE. Like, why? Why would you when he's so much better for PvE? You know? Oh, bro. No, no, no. Please, please, please. Don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Oh, because I have the tier 4 skill. No, bro. Bro, be cool, bro. Ah! Oh, we got it. We got it. Woo. Pop the tier 3. Pop the tier 3. Pop the tier 3. Yeah, we're laughing, bro. It's over. Yeah, come suck on these Mephistos. Yeah. Ugh. Ugh. Disgusting ass Wolverine, man, bro. For real. Oh no, he's eye-framing too much. No. Ooh, actually. Old Wolverine, actually, unironically, not bad. Old Wolverine. Oh, he finally triggered his artifact. That's crazy. Old Wolverine. Oh, man. The old Wolverine heads are going to have a field day with this. They're going to be, oh, I told you. The old uniform's better. Anyways, Anyways, not the point of the video, Alex. Focus. Don't get ADHD, buddy. Don't derail. So yeah, that's the Mephisto Glaze Volume 2, 2 Glaze, 2 Furious. You can make him work for PvP, but I highly recommend PvE because he is just an absolute delight to play and he absolutely rips content. So that's my suggestion personally, but those are, you know, the steps that I would take if I was positioning him for PvP, as far as rerolling the ISO 8 set, making sure you have a good striker, in this case not Jean, like Shallow Balls or something like that, and those other steps that I took. But otherwise, go for PvE, boys. Enjoy one of the best characters ever for PvE, and by far the best upgrade this year. Thank you so much for watching. Smash that button to the content, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.